Beautiful people. Good morning. Oh my God. I decided to sit outside early this morning. Yeah, let me tell you what happened yesterday. So I've had issues with my knee, right? Been having a lot of issues with my knee and been back and forth to the doctor. Went to the doctor the other day. He gave me a notice saying that I can only walk a certain amount of is it meters? Meters, right? I gave the note to my supervisor, and girl, he made a big deal about it and sent me home and told me I had to wait until the claim accommodations representative or whatever contact me. So here I am at home. But you know what? I look at it like this. I look at it like um almost like, oh, that's different. I look at it almost like God is shifting me in a different direction, right? I don't know how I got that background, but I look at it as, let me fix this. I'm trying to fix this up. Okay, so I look at it as God is trying to shift me in a different direction, right? Um, because that's how life happens, right? Something happens in your life unexpectedly. It comes unexpectedly, and then you're like, wait a minute. I think a shift is about to happen. Anytime you go through something unexpectedly, and it could be anything, it could be something that just happened on your job, like on my job. It could be a death in the family, unfortunately. It could be you were in a car accident, or um, you got fired from your job and you didn't see it coming, or your husband or your boyfriend walked out on you and said they didn't want to be with you no more. Or it could be anything that's unexpected, right? That happens in your life. Don't look at it as a negative thing. Look at it as God is trying to shift you in a different direction. And I knew that when he came in there, and girl, when I say he made a big scene, I mean got loud about this whole situation, and I remained so calm. I was so calm, right? I was so calm because I just knew instantly that God was shifting me in a different direction. So I'm at home. I have to get in contact with the claim. But I called them yesterday when I left. And guess what, y'all? He had somebody walk me out. Walk me out. Right. So anyway, I called the office yesterday, and they had just submitted the claim, and they didn't allow me to submit the claim. HR submitted the claim for me. Okay, but anyway, they had just submitted the claim, right? So it wasn't even processed. Like, she had just hit the submit button on it. So it's going to take 24 hours, which I probably hear something today. They're going to send me an email or call me, and we will see what happens. But I might not be able to go back to my job, and do I feel bad about it? I don't. I don't feel bad about it at all. I really don't. Like, I have a peace that's over me because I know that everything is going to be okay, because God already showed me that it's a shift that's happening in my life, right? So I don't know what I'm gonna do, y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna do if he decide he can't, because that's what he kept saying. I don't think I can accommodate you. I don't think I can accommodate you and all this stuff. I mean, showing his ass. You hear me? And I tried to record it on my phone. When the record went off in like 30 seconds after I recorded, and I didn't know it went off because I wanted to record everything, honey. Anyway, so here I am. I'm going to follow up with them and see what happens, and I'll give you all the update. I don't know if I will be able to go back to my job, or if I don't go back, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't. I don't know what I'm going to do. I live in the country. Okay. It's really not a lot of jobs around here, good jobs around here. Um, so I have no idea. Thank God my car is paid for. I paid for my car a few months ago, so I don't have to worry about, making car payments, which I'm thankful for. But yo, if I don't have this job and I don't have no money coming in, I don't know what. I don't have to wait for God. He shifted me in a different direction. I'm gonna have to be patient, and I'm really gonna have to be sit quiet and listen to what the next step is, because right now I don't know what the next step is. And the thing is, if I do get approved to go back to work, I don't think I want to go back there. Like, I feel like that I can't even work with him. I really do. I feel like I don't, because he was so disrespectful. Like, I can't seem like I can, but I will. I will go back to work if it's approved and I don't have anything else. I will go back. But he showed his colors. He showed me who he who he really is, right? He showed me who he really is. God revealed it to me. God showed me this man don't give a damn about you. He don't give nothing about you. Like, you just like a piece of dirt on the bottom of his shoe, honey. Yep. That's how it is. But if it gets to a point where I don't have anything else and I am approved to go back, I will go back. But in the meantime, while I'm there, I will be looking for something else. But sometimes you can get so comfortable in a situation that that you really don't want to be there. You get so comfortable, right? Until you just sit there and you just do whatever is familiar day after day after day after day after day. And it's not until God comes into your life and pushes you and, like, boom, do something else. Do something else, right? So I just wanted to jump on and talk about my experience yesterday, and what happened while I was at work. I'm trying to keep a positive mind frame, because I do have an issue with, getting in a depressive state really fast, and not focusing on what God has in store for me, but mainly having a pity party for myself. I can get into that mode, and I don't want to get there. I don't want to get into that space. I want to stay positive. It's just a little hard, y'all, because it's like you go to work, and I'm not trying to sound like a pity party, anything like that. But in the physical, in the physical state, physical, not the spiritual state, but in the physical space that you stay in, you go to work, you do what is right, you show up on time, you don't call, you're not one of those people that call in, you do your work, you do your work, and you work, and you work, and you work, right? No problems. I'm from that generation. I'm 57 years old. I'm from that generation where you work, and you work, and you work hard, right? Even though you don't get praises, acknowledgments, you don't get nothing, nothing. Every now and then they may say, oh, you're doing a great job, for something minimum when you've been working your ass off the whole time, right? So in the physical state, you feel like, man, I've been there for 2.5, almost 3 years, and I work every single day, right? Hard. And you see people there that's not even working as hard. They joking around and laughing. And you be thinking to yourself, why am I working so hard? But then when you pull back and you don't work hard, then they on you like, how come you not doing that? You know what I'm saying? So it's in a physical state, in your mind and in your body, in the workplace as a black woman, it can be hard. It can be really hard, because you see other people that don't look like you, and this is real talk. And I know some Caucasian people gonna be like, well, here we go with race again. Here we go with race again, right? But um, it's it's a little racism. It's a little racism, y'all. It is. Um, and it's sometimes you don't want to talk about it because there's a lot of people that don't see it through, can't see it or don't know about it or never experienced it, and they don't understand, right? But anyway, in the physical, your mind goes through so many thoughts, right? I should have did this. I should have did that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, right? But in the spiritual, if you stay connected to God and you hear God's word, you will be shifted in a different direction and other doors will open for you. It might not look like what you think it's going to look like. It's not going to look like what you think it's going to look like. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And I know it's going to happen for me at 57 years old. 57, a lot of people think you're 57, you're old. You're not old. Any woman that's looking at this and they are in their 50s or even 60s or even 70s, you are not old, okay? 80s too. You 90s, okay? You are not old. Age is just a number. It doesn't, you can start over at any time, and don't allow anybody to tell you, oh, you in your 50s is over with for you. You might as well just find you a job, work your job, and retire till you 65, girl, and sit down somewhere. No, not if that is not what God intends you to do. You know, you may be in your 50s right now and be like, man, I feel like I only have a few years left and I have wasted my life. God has given me plenty of pushes, right? Plenty of opportunities and I didn't take it. This is over with for me. No, it's not. No, it's not. Look at me. I was shifted in the different directions. I'm 57 years old. I'm supposed to be retiring at what? 60, 65. So they say it's the magic number. And here I am, 57, with knee pain, ankle pain, joint pain. I have some type of joint disease. I went through breast cancer. I'm like, God is trying to tell me something. He is trying to tell me something like, girl, wake up. Wake up. You only got a few years left. If you keep going the way that you are going, you're not happy with your job anyway. You're not happy with your job, okay? It don't bring you joy when you go in there or when you leave. So don't worry about it. Listen to me, and I will make your path straight. So don't feel like, I want to talk to the 50-plus-year-old woman. Don't give up. Keep pushing. If you wanted to start a YouTube channel, start a YouTube channel. And I know I'm rambling and babbling all over the place. I'm jumping from one thing to the next. But this is me. This is me. And I cannot put on a script. I can't write down what I'm going to say. This is me. And I have to be me at all times. I feel like I'm getting emotional because I have spent so many years, 57 years, being somebody that I'm not. And I can't do it no more. I'm wore out until I'm at a point where I don't know who I am, right? I don't know who I am because I put on a front and airs like I'm somebody else. But you know, some people say, oh, you should do your videos like this, or you should be like that, or you should talk like that. I can't. I can't. I can't. I only can be me, and that's it. I only could be me. I can't be nobody else. I can't be nobody else. So if you're over 50, it's not too late. I'm gonna get off, and I'll probably be on sometime later today, later throughout the day when the sun is out. We'll sit and we'll talk again later. Love y'all. Bye.